Welcome to my channel. I'm Cindy at Cindy's Little House. Today on my video, I'm going to be doing a lot of outside cleaning and one kind of a small project. So come along with me and see what's going on.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in a trash.
So I'm going to be working on this little area over here where the water comes down the gutter over here. And we put these gutters in a few years ago, probably about 2 years ago, and we made this little area so that when the water flowed down, it had the rocks and it didn't make mud holes or whatever. Well, some of the rocks have washed away, and we just need to get this up to par. So I'm going to do the weed eating around it, and so we can see where the lines are with the edging, the black edging across it, and then I'm just gonna fix it right up, and it turns out great.
It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Oh, Emily. I can't believe it's already over. Too late to talk and fix whatever's broken. I always thought love like ours would last. I never knew love could pass. Tomorrow comes and you are not around. Feels uneasy. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Who said it'd be easy to be in love? Who said that the sun would always shine? I'm not sure you realize what you are giving up. When did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the
There was a lot of weeds in here and grass was growing in, and I had already sprayed it with my spray that I use. And so anyway, I'm just pulling up what I can get out of there, and all the rocks too. You'll see me go one way throwing stuff and then I go the other way throwing stuff. That's because I'm throwing the rocks back in there. So if they get caught between the grass and the weeds, I just throw them over to the side because I don't want to lose my rocks. They cost a lot. No, really, I just don't want them in the grass. So when you cut the grass, they're not hitting the windows.
Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Oh, Emily. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I down. I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out.
This was a really good workout because later the next day I was pretty sore from doing this, bending and moving around like this. So I know I worked very hard. And this day was super hot, but it was also super windy. And then the next day was cold wind. So you'll notice that I have on shorts one day and I have on pants and sweatshirt the next day. And that is the way our weather is. We never know. I think I could have got the pool this day and not been cold. But then the next day, freezing. So now I'm just, I'm still pulling on the grass. I'm trying to find the edging because the edging got very much covered up. I should have done this a while back. But I do find it and I get all the grass out and the edging appears. So that helped me out a lot. This is when I started really hating these rocks because the bag had a hole in it, and when I flipped it over, because they're very heavy for me, I'm very weak, the rocks started coming out. So here I am having to throw the rocks back the right way because they're in the grass. And luckily my husband got the other bags and he just threw them right on top of the rocks, so that made it a lot easier for me. I don't know what I was thinking when I had that bag way over there, but anyway, that helped me out. And so this layer is the cheap rocks. I'll talk about that at the end of the video, but the cheap rocks go on the bottom. And cheap, it's not cheap, like they're over $5 a bag. So this is a really small spot, and it ended up costing about $25, and which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is if you were going to do, let's say you were going to do all the way around my house over here where that air conditioner unit is. I'm not doing all that. That would cost a lot, and I don't think it would be worth it in the long run. This spot really needed it, and the other areas you can just cut the grass up next to the house, and I'm fine with that. And we don't even use this side of the yard very often because when I'm out here, I'm either doing yard work or I'm in that pool. I'm not really, my kids are grown, and so we don't have swing sets and stuff like that. Now, if we had that, we'd probably use this side, but it's really just green space. So I think this is enough rock area.
To you, yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you once again. Girl, I need you. How many times do I want you? 'Cause we could be so complete. Baby, I'll if it want anyone new. I was on the bed when you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Every moment is another chance. Loving you is all I wanted. I'm wide open for a love affair. Girl, when you're looking like that, closer.
So I did add an extra piece over there, the black outline. Well, it's not called outline. What is that called? The edging. I don't know why I couldn't get that. Anyway, I added a piece over there of edging because I don't want it to go any further than that. And that's what I was using the hammer for. And it also keeps the rocks in because that edging is pretty strong. So I'm almost done with it. And now I have to put there's a bag over there of pretty rocks that are going to go on the top. And I'm just going to scatter them throughout because there's not enough for a complete layer. But when you're, doubling the bag, because it was like $10 instead of $5, you don't want to buy, 2 or 3 bags. So, and right now I'm just putting the lights on there. They just stick down in the ground, and they're solar lights, and they work very well. So I thought, this will be kind of nice to have these little lights out here. Sometimes we come out to the pool and we swim at night, and we do have lights that are on the pool deck, but these will be nice to have right there. If you were to step down and go out to the shed to get something, you can kind of see your path a little bit better, and I just think it'll look nice at night when you can see them lit up. So that's what I'm doing right now. And one of them, the third one that I put in, I didn't have all the pieces. I thought I had all the pieces, and then a few minutes later I found the other piece. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. That's why I picked up the box, and I was looking for it, and I couldn't find it, and it ended up, I stuck it in the ground with just one instead of the 2 pieces, and then I found it. So I had to take it out of the ground, put it back on, and put it back in the ground. But isn't that the way it goes?
I've been going crazy without you, I'm so alone. I met you in you, and I couldn't really make you stay, so what to do? I'm just staring at my walls and talking to myself now and then. I'll try to laugh, but I'll cry a bit as well. I was never any good at being away from you. I met you in the summer when you left, it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer, our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you, I'm so alone. I met you in the I met you in the still hurts a little bit, but not that much. Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I met you in the summer, when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer, our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you, I'm so alone. I met you in the
So my next area, this area was actually so cute, and it was all done up. And it was back when the ferns were alive, but tornado came through. So we had to take down the canopy, and then we had to turn all the chairs over. So it actually looks like a tornado came through there, because it's just a mess. And some of the stuff came off the fence, and it's a mess. So I'm just going to clean it all up, and what I'm going to end up doing, and I'll tell you at the end of the video what's going on, but I'm going to make this the driveway again. There's not going to be any of this out here. I'm going to miss it being out here, but you'll know why at the end. If you listen in, you'll see what's going on and what I'm thinking about doing. Also, I could move the table and chairs out to the pool deck. Now, the pool deck's not big enough for me to set it out there, so I'd have to have a separate area to the side, which I have room on the grass, but I would have to figure something out to put it on top of. Grass is not growing through and all, because this table is not like a table you can just scooch it around and move it around to cut grass under it. No. That table weighs a ton. It is an antique table, and so are the chairs, and they're heavy also, even though they do not look like it. It is iron, and it's a very nice table and chair someone gave me, and I spray painted black, and I did a whole thing over here, and it was so cute. I loved it, and very functional. But you'll see at the end why I'm thinking about not putting this all back over here. And we have other areas to put stuff, and the fact that the canopy, when the tornadoes came through, and there's another storm coming, by the way, and so we kind of just don't need to have the canopy where it can fly up. And it had sandbags, and it still was flying up, and it was all the way up against the house by like midday that day, and it wasn't even the tornado coming until like 6 o'clock. So anyway, I will let you know what's going on, but I'm gonna get it cleaned up, and it's gonna be great.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down. Cause honestly, don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 star, playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated. If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind. Find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Well, you're probably wondering, why is she throwing away those curtains? Because they were very inexpensive and they're all torn up and they turned yellow on the underside. I do have more curtains that I can put on the canopy in case I do move it to the back yard. It would look cute back there. I just have to decide what I'm going to do and how long it's going to be up, and I don't know, I may just wait till the summer, because in the summer we don't have the tornadoes like we do this time of year. So not to say we never do, because we do, but it would be, it'd be cute out there. It would probably be better out there anyway. But I do have some curtains that could go on there that are real curtains, and these were just shower curtains that I used, and they were good for what I needed them for at the time, but they didn't last very well, but they were cheap, so that was fine. So that's why I'm throwing them away. They're just plastic too, by the way.
Hey, do you remember 20-something years ago? Those cold nights in December and the sound of the falling snow. The fireplace warming us, the VHS movie box, your old broke down touring bus, and not a single cloud in the sky. If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back, rewind, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt, we didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor as dirt, all we had was time. Sneak it out in the night, me playing the Fender and you singing, oh, it's alright. Beating hearts full of lust, shiny stars over us, just a dream guiding us, and not a single cloud in the sky.
My driveway needs a little bit of power washing over here to the right. I did that last year when I put up the canopy and stuff, and it looked really good. So I might do that again. By the way, these two mats, I did work on that one on the left. I ended up having to throw it away. It looked like, excuse me, it looked like oil or Coke, or I don't see how anything got spilled on it, but something just got spilled on it and it just would not come clean. So I thought, okay, it wasn't that expensive and I have to store it anyway, and I cannot store it back there if it's something that might have sugar or something like that. We would end up with ants. But I did spray it down with the Dawn thinking that I could get it clean. No, I could not get it clean. But I did keep the one on the right. They're both Merry Christmas ones, by the way. And I rolled it up like they said. They said to roll it up inward and it would roll right back out next time you use it. So that's what I did. I rolled it and just taped it up to store it in the shed. So, and also I'm going to take down these faux plants that I have on the fence, because I'm just taking everything down. It's just going to be driveway now. And I may put those, not re-put those, but I may put them up on the fence near the pool eventually, but I'm not going to do that today. Today is my major thing, is just to get things clean and get everything neat. So that's it for today. I got a lot of outdoor cleanup, and I have a lot more to do. And one of the other things I want to do, you know how I worked on that area with, oh, my camera, it is very windy out here. I worked on that area back there with the rocks. There's another area over here by my pool pump that I want to have that done. Not a big area, but probably about maybe 12 inches, a foot around it. And the rocks are kind of expensive. I'll tell you how much I spent on just that little backyard thing back there. I bought 3 bags of $5.68 bags of rock, and I already had some rock out there. And then I bought a $10 bag that had the pretty rocks. And that is the trick. That is the way to be on a budget. And if you want it to have pretty rocks in it, you put I say the ugly rocks, but they're not that ugly. But you put the cheap rocks on the underneath, and then you add some of the pretty rocks. And if you want it to be even more pretty as you go, you can just buy a $10 bag every now and then and just throw it in there. But I think I'm done, because that ended up being about $25, a little bit more. And then the lights came out of a box that I got at Walmart last year, and I think it had 6 in a box or 12 in a box. No, I think it was 6 in a box. And I've already used all of them. I used them in different places, and it was only, I think the box was like $10, $11 maybe. And it was worth that, because they're solar and they work very well. And I used them out here on my my little, not my carport, but my driveway, where I had turned it into a patio. But now I'm changing it back. And so you're probably wondering, why is she changing that? She just did that not long ago. Well, I have a story. I do have a story. We are considering moving. So we moved in this house 4 years ago. And it was supposed to be our forever home, I guess you call it, because it was going to be our retirement home. We downsized. My younger son went off to college. My older son was in college near us, but my younger son went to Auburn. And so we said, well, we'll downsize, and I wanted a pool all my life, in-ground pool. So my husband said, well, let's get a house that has a pool. So we downsized, got a house with a pool, and it had a lot of problems. We've had to do a lot of things to this house, a lot, not just the stuff that you see on the inside, but also the stuff in like the attic and stuff like that, and a brand new heating and cooling system, things like that. Anyway, we've done a lot to it, and we plan to do that because it was going to be our retirement home. But now, 2 years ago, my dad passed away, and my mom moved in, and she has a little apartment back there because that was my sunroom. And her apartment does have a sink in it. She has a oh, I don't know. It's kind of a vanity sink. I am going to let y'all see back there eventually. Because I have to do some stuff back there too. But anyway, she has a sink, but she does not have a bathroom. And she needs a bathroom that's closer. I feel like the one that she uses in the hall is too far. So, what we're considering is moving to the town that both my sisters live in. And which is not that far from here, but it's far enough to where they can't really help out. Like my older sister works full time, and she has kind of a hard job, and she's busy also. And then my younger sister is also super busy. Her daughter's at home right now. She's gonna be a forensic doctor, and so she's studying for the exam, and there's just a lot going on. So anyway, if I pick up and move all of us there, then we all can help each other when we can, because we'll be so close together. So what they're doing, they're trying to find me a home that's in their neighborhood, but if that's not possible, then we're going to go outside their neighborhood. And we have seen a few that would be great because they have like 3 bathrooms, 2 masters, or 2 main bedrooms, and they have a pool already, so I won't lose a pool. I'll get to have a pool still. But if I do end up with a house without a pool, I can put a above ground pool in. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about us having more room for my mom and being closer to my sisters. So that is our main thing. When we moved in this house, we wanted as small a mortgage as we could get. But now this next house is not going to be a forever home. It's going to be our home that we live in that's comfortable, just until we get ready for the next move, which we might end up in Minnesota because that's where my younger son is. And but we're not sure about that either because he's only been there 1 year, and he may change his mind. So he and his wife might be like, we're tired of the cold. We're coming back to the south. I don't know. I kind of doubt it because they really like it there. So that's my big story, and that's why we moved in this little house. It's over 1,600 square feet, and then my mom's area is 400 square feet, and she has her own heat and cooling back there. So it is a good bit of space. It's just not laid out like what we need because that's not what we bought it for. When we bought it, we were like, okay, this will be a great house to, have when we retire, and we would have that sunroom for an extra living space for if, you know, our sons come home to visit, and we were going to have a large sofa that makes a bed back there and a big TV and stuff like that. And well, that's not the way it worked out. So now we're just going to start over. Maybe it is something we're considering. We're praying about it really hard because you never know. You might change your mind, but it's something that we think might work out for all of us. And I really do want my sisters to have the last days with my mom, and she's 80 and she has dementia, and I just want them to be able to be part of her life. And the way it is now, it's just too far for them to drive for just a day even. It takes hours to get here, And if there was an emergency or anything that could get here, like no help, So if we all live in the same town, it'll just be a lot simpler and everybody can just, hang out together and stuff really easy. Like come by. And even if you're just coming by for 5 minutes after work, I don't really care. Just come by, see mom, see us. And I just think that would be a lot better. So if we do move, we're moving for family. I hope you enjoyed this video today and you see all the couple of things I got clean, thank goodness, because if we do put the house on the market, it has to be perfect. That is just the way people like it. So I've been there, done that. I've sold so many houses in the past. We've bought and sold, bought and sold. So I already know what the number is. You have to stage it. Don't look like you live in it. It has to be perfect. So I got a lot of work to do. So thank y'all for coming, and I shall see you later.